This is the drive home with TT for the Millwall drive home. Driving home from the Medeski Stadium where it finished. Reading 3, Millwall 1. Now, I've been doing these things for a little while, but it's the first time I'm doing it on my own. And I'm going to start with Ref Watch. David Webb. What an absolute joke of an official. Changed the game. I'm going to go through different parts of it, but at the end of the day, when you give away a penalty like that, a decision, we've just come back into the game, we've equalised, we're on top. We were on top the whole game. We dominated. Romeo is literally right in front of me. Romeo has gone to ground, come through with his foot, clearly won the ball. Without a doubt, he's won the ball. I think the ref has given it for some kind of scissor challenge, which is not in a month for Sundays. It's not dangerous. It's not over the top. It's from the side. There's just so many good things from Romeo's point of view, because you could say, should he go to ground? Well, yeah, if the ball's there to be won, you go and win it, and he won it. There was no, like I said, there was nothing dangerous about it, and for me, it's one of the big reasons we're going home without a deserved 3 points, and we're not even going home we're not even going home with a point. And if you're going to give decisions like that, you would expect them to maybe even it up. Cooper's being held from corners, literally physically thrown to the ground, and you could see that he's desperate not to give the decision, because he looks at the fans, he's looking at the players going no, and you're thinking, why are you getting so emotional about it? You're a referee, you shouldn't be getting so into the game. But he knows that he's made the decision the wrong way, and instead of making the correct decision to even it up, he's not done that. Anyway, David Webb, absolute disgrace, and you don't need it when we play the way we play and don't take our chances, because for all how bad the ref was and it's given them a penalty to take the lead, we then, you know, we've started with Amos in goal, we've got Marlon Romeo at right back, Cooper and Wallace at centre backs, left back was James Meredith, right midfield we had Wallace, centre midfield Williams and Ryan Leonard, left midfield was Shane Ferguson, and up front we had Tom Elliott and Lee Gregory. Let me say now, if we create that many chances in another game and we don't win it, it'll be an absolute miracle, because we've created so many decent chances in that game and we haven't taken them. I think Reading had 4 shots on target. We had 26 shots, 11 of which are on target. And you can't do no more than, as a team away from home, to create that much and not pick up all 3 points is a travesty, really. I'm not going to blame any individual player, because I felt as a team we played really well. We followed Harris's instructions. We got on top of them. Our interplay, our passing was absolutely superb. We used the wings really well. Even the balls into the box. The only, other than the lack of finishing, the one thing that slightly frustrates me, and I would say we'd have to work on in training, not that even though they're probably doing it, is that we win the ball in the box. Cooper, Elliott win the ball in the box, and we don't get that second ball. The goal came from it, and if we'd have done that percentage-wise, if we'd have done that even 20% of the time, won that second ball that either Elliott or Cooper's winning the box, we'd have had so many more chances in and around the 6-yard box and the penalty box. And it's so frustrating, because we're dangerous. The ball's coming into the box, whether it's from a throw-in, whether it's from great delivery. Like I said, Wallace, great delivery today. Ferguson, great delivery today. All of our wing-backs and the wide players deserve a pat on the back. I thought our centre midfield pairing of Williams and Leonard, they dominated the play. They can have done no more than they did. I will go to my man of the match. My man of the match today, for the fact that he ran that midfield and he's looking a bargain for the money we've paid for him. As far as I'm concerned, Ryan Leonard was my man of the match today. I thought he done absolutely superb. He'll probably be a bit disappointed that he hasn't taken his chance, and he's had a couple of chances in recent games that he hasn't taken, and I'm sure that he will get some goals. I think he's a dangerous player. He broke up the play, really, like I said, he broke up the play really well. He interlinked either side, got Williams on the ball, and yeah, you know, it's just one of those. It was one of those games, very frustrating that we didn't power home. Amos, maybe the only thing that, you know, that's frustrating from a defensive point of view is that their third goal was weak. You know, it's a corner into the box, and absolutely no one's picked up their striker, their centre forward, who's ghosted at the far post. But I think that Amos, and that's why I've gone on to him, Amos has to come and claim that. He's 6 yards out. There's no whip on the ball. It's drifted in, and he's got to come and claim that. But even still, he should not be alone. But I felt we defended really well. I don't think that they've got one goal from a near post header. They've got another goal from a penalty that is absolutely never a penalty, and then they've got, like I said, drifted in from the far post when we'd looked ridiculously dangerous from corners and had chance after chance after chance and didn't take it. Oh, Millwall sometimes absolutely kill you. And you know, I was driving to the ground today with optimism, and that's always a dangerous thing as a Millwall fan. You drive to the Den with optimism and you normally get burnt. Sorry, we didn't drive to the Den, I drove to Reading. I'm on the M4 now, but Reading are a poor side. It's a poor side with a plastic fan base, and it really is a plastic fan base. You know, their atmosphere, their fans are just embarrassing. You know, I don't expect every fans to be like Millwall, to be passionate and to be as into a game as we are, but that they were an embarrassment of a football club as far as I'm concerned, and I don't care what people think of that. I'm so frustrated. You know, like I said, if we create that many chances, we'll win more games than we lose. We can't afford to hit the bar. You know, Morrison at the end, even he's drifted at the far post and he's hit the underside of the bar. On another day, we score 6 goals today, and I'm not exaggerating. David Webb, you've cost us. We need to get our shooting boots on, that's for sure. But we'll go again next week, where we've got Ipswich at home. If you're watching this, you found the channel. If you haven't, please spread it around. I'm not doing this for anything other than wanting to share what my thoughts of the game. No sponsors, no nothing, just Millwall. We'll win next week. Not a good one today. Come on, you Lions.